All right, so it's Dr. Ben Israel here of HallelujahLifestyle.com, and I want to welcome you to the Natural Alternative Show. This is actually the first part, the first show, and this is we're beginning our show with a season, with a complete series. Sorry, and the series that we are doing is entitled the COVID-19 Natural Alternative Protocol. So it's a 7-part presentation that I'm going to be doing. Again, it's the COVID-19 Natural Alternative Protocol. And I'm excited about this particular platform. I'm excited about what we are going to be doing because we have found a way finally for the first time to offer our greatest weapon. The greatest weapon against sickness and disease is education, not medication. So we have found a way to offer our greatest weapon against sickness and disease, which is education, for less than $1 a day. So we have created a community, which is a community website, and on that particular platform, we have found a way to share or to offer our greatest weapon against sickness and disease, which is education for less than $1 a day, through our paid subscription membership program. I'm going to provide the link. You can look it up. You can go over there and you can look at it. And what it does is that once you are part of our community, it entitles you to get access to bulk consultations, monthly mastermind training. So training similar to what I'm going to be doing today is what we will be offering through that membership program. Also, you are going to get additional notes. So just in case you were not able to follow the way you wanted to follow, then there are additional notes to ensure that you get out of it what you need to get out of it. We're also going to be having free access to exclusive content. So members will have access to exclusive content similar to the content that we'll be offering today. Persons will have discounted courses. We're going to be doing a lot of training, teaching persons how to do a lot of stuff. So persons will have access to that, those courses. We also are going to offer discount retreats. We offer a number of retreats for persons with different health conditions through our wellness center here at Hallelujah Lifestyle Wellness Center. We're based in Port Antonio, Portland, Jamaica. And so we are able to allow persons to come in-house where we can offer a multiplicity of natural therapy programs. Also, persons will be able to get discount on products. So we have a number of herbal compounds, herbal supplements. Persons will be able to get discount on those as well. All right, so today I'm going to be sharing with you episode 1 from a 7-part series, and we have gotten so many questions, so many probing questions about this COVID-19. So many persons have asked us, what are the natural alternative, what are the natural products out there, from very early out. And we decided very early, I decided very early not to respond. And so I want to just explain why it took so long to respond. One of the first things is that I wanted the response to be a responsible one. And I didn't want, because it was new and there's so many information, I wanted to give respect to the official sources of information. In that case, it would have been the Ministry of Health and Wellness from here in Jamaica. I did not believe, and I do not believe in people getting information from multiple sources. And so I wanted to wait somewhat for the Ministry of Wellness to be more settled in, to be more established as the official source of information as it relates to the COVID-19. And it is still the official source, but it's just that I believe after waiting some time now, I believe it's now suitable for me to weigh in and to share my personal beliefs. I wanted to, I didn't want people to disregard the official media sources, and I wanted a comprehensive response that involved teaching responsible healthcare practice practices that was both sound physically and spiritually. I didn't want to just offer a person a lotion or a potion where a person believed that all they needed to do was to take some form of magic bullet supplement or magic bullet herb. I wanted an approach that was comprehensive and that involved responsible healthcare practices. And so that is the reason why I believe it's now timely for me to get into this presentation. I'm just going to quickly run over the outline of the program, and so to give you an idea as to the content that we'll be covering over this 7-part series training. So part 1 is going to be dealing with COVID-19 naturally, rules of engagement, which is what I'm going to be going into today. And I'll be looking at the scriptural premises, and also we'll be sharing with you some natural remedies. There are natural remedies that can be used, and I'm going to be sharing that with you. In part 2, I'm going to be looking at 21 foods to avoid during the COVID-19 self-quarantine. And so a lot of people, well, the entire world is in quarantine now, and a lot of people have taken home foods that they should not have taken home. I'm going to go into 21 foods that you definitely should not eat during this COVID-19 self-quarantine. And then I'm going to follow up with part 3, 21 foods to ensure you eat during the COVID-19 self-quarantine. So again, 21 foods to ensure you eat during COVID-19 self-quarantine. And then in episode 4, I'm going to be looking at natural remedies, foods and therapies to improve and overcome flu-like symptoms during the self-quarantine, the COVID-19 self-quarantine. I was reading somewhere where the estimates was somewhere in the ballpark of 1.8 to 1.9 million Jamaican being infected. At the time of this recording, which is the 19th of April 2020, Jamaica had gone over 100 infections, and so we are now in what is called the community spread stage. And so that is why I also believe that it is very important for me and timely for me to give the information or to share the information that I'm going to be sharing with you. And so again, number 4, episode 4, we're going to be looking at natural remedies, foods and therapies to improve and overcome flu-like symptoms during self-quarantine. All right, and then in part 5, we're going to be looking at how to detoxify and alkalize the body to ward off COVID-19 infections. All right, so that is maybe one of the most powerful part of the program, because very early in the outbreak, my wife and I, we went through that protocol and basically boosted our immune system. In part 6, episode 6, we're going to be looking at making your own natural antibiotic during the COVID-19 lockdown. During the period of restricted movement, there are persons that may need to make their own antibiotics. We're going to show you how to do that, and we're going to show you how to make one of the most powerful natural antibiotic known to man during that particular training. And then part 7 is we're going to show you how to implement a food safety program for an extended nationwide lockdown. And that particular episode, we're going to be looking at indigenous plants and a number of wild crafted indigenous herbs or plants that can be eaten. So in the event that persons will not be able to get the food that they need from the supermarket or purchase them, I'm going to be sharing with you in that particular training a number of wild herbs that are edible that you can partake of during this COVID-19. So it's going to be a very extensive